Wolves don't beg, they don't chase, and they never explain themselves to anyone. No one taught them how to survive. No one told them how to lead. No one had to, because a wolf already knows something that most humans will spend their entire lives trying to figure out. And today, we're going to learn it. The wolf is one of the most feared, respected, and misunderstood creatures on this planet. People fear them, stories are written about them, but very few actually study them. Because if they did, they'd realize the wolf has been living by a code that most humans can't even dream of. A code of loyalty, silence, strategy, and raw, nay shakeable, survival. These aren't just animal instincts, these are lessons, 7 of them. And they might be the most important things you'll hear this year. Let's begin. Lesson number 1. Loyalty is not a weakness. It is a weapon. A wolf will die for its pack. Not because it has to, because it chooses to. In the wild, a lone wolf doesn't last long. Not because it is weak, but because real strength is built together. Think about your life. How many people do you have who'd show up at 3 a.m.? No questions asked. 1-0 Ted is the problem. We live in a world that celebrates being alone, being cold, trusting no one. But that is not strength. That is fear wearing a mask. True wolves are loyal, deeply, fiercely loyal, to the right people. They don't give that loyalty to everyone, but when they do, it is for life. Lesson number 2. Patience is the most dangerous skill. A wolf can stalk its prey for hours, sometimes days, moving slowly, waiting, watching, not rushing. Because it knows, one wrong move, and the prey escapes. The timing has to be perfect. Now look at humans. We give up in 3 weeks. We quit when things get hard. We expect results before we've even done the work. You applied for a job twice and called it impossible. You started a business for 60 days and said it doesn't work. You gave love to someone for a month and wondered why they haven't fully opened up. That is not patience. That is impatience dressed up as effort. The wolf doesn't rush. It trusts the process. It knows that the right moment always comes, but only to those who wait for it. Thy biggest breakthrough isn't. You just stopped waiting too early. Lesson number 3. Silence is power. When was the last time you saw a wolf bragging, posting about its hunt, explaining its next move to strangers? Never, because a wolf understands what most people never will. Silence is protection. We live in a world where everyone announces everything, their goals, their plans, their dreams, and then somehow those things never happen. Surprise, when you talk too much, you give your power away. You let people into a mind they were never meant to enter. The most dangerous people in any room are not the loudest ones, they're the quiet ones. Watching, learning, waiting. Stop explaining yourself. Stop defending yourself. Stop announcing your next move. Let your results do the roaring. Wolves don't bark, they bite. Lesson number 4. Strategy over strength. A wolf never attacks blindly. It studies the terrain. It tests the weaknesses. It positions itself perfectly before it strikes. It is not always the biggest wolf that wins. It is the smartest one. Think about your problems right now. Are you throwing energy at them or thinking your way through them? Most people work harder without working smarter. They hustle with zero plan. They grind without direction, and they wonder why nothing changes. Strategy isn't weakness. Strategy is how the smaller wolf beats the bigger one. How the outnumbered pack wins the fight. Before you act, pause, think, observe. Choose your angle. then move with everything you have. Hard work without strategy is just exhaustion with a good story. Lesson number 5. Independence is sacred. A wolf does not need validation from the forest. It doesn't wait for permission to hunt. It doesn't check if others approve of its path. It moves because it must. Because its instinct is stronger than its fear. But humans, we wait, we ask, we hesitate. We stay in jobs that suffocate us because we're afraid of what people will say. We stay in relationships that drain us because we can't imagine being alone. Independence doesn't mean you don't need anyone. It means you don't need everyone's approval to exist. Your life is yours, not your parents', not your friends', not your followers', yours. The wolf walks its path, not because it is arrogant, but because it knows no one else can walk it for them. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission to be who you already are. Lesson number 6. Earn respect. Don't beg for it. In a wolf pack, the alpha doesn't beg for respect. It doesn't throw tantrums. It doesn't demand loyalty. It earns it. Through action, consistency, and presence. Every single day, humans have forgotten this. We want to be respected before we've done anything worth respecting. We want trust before we've been consistent. We want loyalty before we've shown any. Respect is not given because you are loud. It is not given because you are angry. It is not given because you demand it. Real respect is earned by the person who shows up when it is hard, who stays calm when everything is chaos, who does what they said they would do. Even when no one is watching, be someone worth respecting. The rest will follow on its own. Lesson number 7. The survival mindset. A wolf does not wake up asking whether life will be easy today. It knows it won't be, and it goes anyway. The cold doesn't stop it. The hunger doesn't break it. The loss of a pack member doesn't end it. It adapts, it learns, it keeps moving. Now think about the last time something went wrong in your life. How long did you let penis? Life will be brutal. People will leave. Opportunities will disappear. Plans will fall apart. That is not a possibility. That is a guarantee. The question isn't whether the storm will come. The question is, will you be the kind of person who survives it? The wolf doesn't ask for the storm to stop. It learns to run through it. Your survival isn't determined by how easy life is. It is determined by how hard you refuse to it. 7 lessons, 7 truths, and every single one of them is already inside you, waiting to be awakened. Be loyal to the right people, fiercely and without apology. Be patient, because your time is coming, but only if you don't walk away. Be silent, and let your actions speak in a language louder than words. Be strategic, because effort without direction is just noise. Be independent, because your path was never meant to be walked by someone else. Earn respect through action, consistency, and quiet strength. And above all, survive, adapt. Keep moving, no matter what. The wolf doesn't wait for the world to become easier. It becomes stronger, and so can you. You already know what you need to do. The only question left, are you going to do it?